guys? Underground Geek here. Let's talk about something for a minute. This is Justice League number 28, the latest issue, and the story is Legacy, okay? Not Marvel Legacy. But anyway, so look at this cover. We got Aquaman here from the future. If you haven't been following the story, Aquaman from the future is a huge douche, and you don't want to go near him because he's going to pound your head into the ground with that weird club thing he's got for a hand. So here we got, he's beating up the whole Justice League in the picture. It says Aquaman is back from the future and he's taking no prisoners. Okay, looks like a cool cover, don't it? You know, not the best, but pretty cool. This doesn't happen in the comic. This makes me so angry when you get a comic book for the cover and that doesn't happen in the comic book. Oh my gosh, it makes me so mad. So already you get a strike for that. Okay, so this is Legacy Part 3. It's by Brian Hitch, Fernando Becerin is a penciler, and Bat is the inker. Okay, let's see, let's look through here. It's edited by Brian Cunningham, just playing with you. But anyway, so we got, this is Hunter. He's one of the kids from the future. He's the kids of the Justice League. What was left of the Justice League had kids, and he's one of them. He's the son of Superman and Wonder Woman. And, you know, pretty cool little story here. He's got a pretty cool outfit. He wears the cape on there like a cloak. And he's talking to John, the older / younger brother. And so as they're talking, he's basically, they're getting to know each other. John is really excited to go show him his room. So when he leaves, Superman and Lois are talking about what they're going to do to actually stop that future from happening, okay? Then we cut to a scene where you've got, you're basically near Atlantis, and you've got Mira and her daughter from the future hanging out together, okay? They're getting to know each other. Aquaman is still trapped in the dome in Atlantis, so it's basically just these two talking. And they hash out their feelings with each other and get to know each other, okay? It's a pretty nice little scene. There's actually emotion here, and you know, they're not androids like every woman in the Marvel Universe right now. The art is okay. This scene's pretty cool, but you know, I've seen a little bit better stuff, but it's good. And then, so basically, you've got each scene showing all the parents talking with the kids at this point. Cyborg is talking to his son, which is actually like a second generation mother box haver. So the mother box is actually in his body. Like, it is part of his DNA at this point. And I really don't like the way they drew him right there. Like with the circuitry and stuff, it just looks like he's got chicken pox or something. I don't know. I would have probably eased up on that and just had a couple of those things going about him. You know, in this scene, they do away with that because then you wouldn't even be able to tell what his body looked like. Basically, they're talking, and Cyborg is trying to get his dad, which would be Cube, his grandpa, to talk to him, you know, to have a little bit of a relationship with him. And at that point, he starts talking to him, and Cube, being mostly electronic at this point, tells them that, hey, basically, Grandpa's going to die in 3 years if you don't take care of yourself, so you need to go to the gym. And then they get him to open up a little bit more, and Cyborg and him actually connect where they can receive and send messages to each other, basically like a Bluetooth. All right, so then we cut to the Flash family, and it's Barry Allen and it's Jessica Cruz, the Green Lantern. They actually have children together. They actually have 3 children together, but this is one of them, and she's a Speed Force user like Barry, and the kids are actually a organic form of a Lantern user. They can use any of the Lantern's abilities according to whatever emotion they're feeling at the time. And as they're sleeping here, they're feeling hope, so they're blue. And she makes a reference to they've never looked like that before because there's not much hope in their bleak future. So as they're talking, she falls asleep very quickly, her being a speed user and everything. And her being a second generation speed user organically, it's like the Speed Force is part of her. So she's slightly faster than a normal speedster. And so Cruz and Barry are talking about what they're going to do and how they're going to try to take care of them. Okay, it's a pretty nice little moment. And I like how each scene cuts to the Justice League member, and all of them have to do with their color. You know, it's kind of themed to them. Because here we have the Green Lantern. He's quarantining everybody off. They've been involved with a pathogen, and he's trying to separate them all. That way they can take care of them. And it is what's his name again? I can't remember his name. This guy, Simon. Okay. It's that Green Lantern. He's still got his Green Lantern here. He hadn't lost it yet like in the other series. But then something starts happening. There's like this weird black stuff going everywhere. I don't really like the way this is drawn. I don't understand what's happening. It just looks like scribbles everywhere. So I didn't really like that. But anyway, so we cut to the next scene here, and he's trying to figure out what's going on, and then someone's talking and they're saying, different, more, find, grow, feed, feast. And he says, I thought I heard something. So something's obviously there and it's feeding on the people. It's probably the darkness that they've been talking about. But anyway, so Superman brings Hunter up to the attic for him where he can stay. And they go to talking again. And Hunter is very headstrong like Athena. Or not like Athena, but like Wonder Woman. He goes from nice to teen angsty very fast. Basically, they're talking about how Superman and the others should have stopped Kindred before. They shouldn't let this happen. You let everybody die. And he talks about how the whole Justice League has been killed pretty much now, along with Lois and his kids. But anyway, they're arguing back and forth. Then we cut to the scene where Wonder Woman is actually talking to the Watchtower, trying to figure out what could have caused the darkness to happen. And she figures it out that actually she has something to do with this. It's that time that the Kindred got her and she went into whatever existence she went into. She got a taste of what was happening. It may be like kind of deal where she brought it back with her maybe. But Hunter, being hooked up to everything, is hooked up to the Watchtower and hears the conversation. Immediately warns Hunter, or not Hunter, but Cube warns Hunter. Okay, and they're talking, and they go to pretty extremes here, you know. But in their world, it's live or die. You know, it's kill or be killed at that point. Like they have to constantly run or defeat whatever's around them. So they basically say, "Oh, we've got a problem with Wonder Woman. Well, then we have to kill Wonder Woman." And then you got your next issue: the kids are not all right. And it basically shows you how dire their situation was in the future. I mean, it's kill or be killed at this point. And it's basically a sort of Batman Beyond situation. I kind of wish Batman Beyond would have been with them. That would have been kind of cool. But anyway, as far as I know, I don't think any Batman or any of his family survived, because I hadn't seen any of them yet. So I guess they all got killed too. I know Damian did because Hunter said he did. But let's talk about this cover for a minute. Did I miss something, or did you see Aquaman in that comic? Because I sure didn't. Why is this on here? You could have had the Justice League, I don't know, maybe fighting some kind of enemy, or the Justice League standing there with their family. You could have a Justice League standing there with their family taking like a family photo or something. You know, like all the silly people at Marvel do. Or you could have had them like fighting with the kids. I don't know. Anything but that. I mean, they're not, this doesn't happen. But anyway, it's still a decent comic, but it's basically just filler until the next issue. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's very readable, and the series so far has been very good. But that's all I got for you guys. So let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up, hit the notifications button so you don't miss a video, and have a great day. See ya.